Hello and welcome everyone to this new episode of The Productive Show. My name is Michael, I'm your host, and today we'll talk about the iPads. As you know, I just launched with Augusto Pinaud a new book, iPadOnly, how to use only your iPad to work, play, and everything in between. And in this video, we'll talk about the iPads as your main productivity devices. Because many people ask me, which iPad should I get? Should I get the iPad mini or the iPad Retina? Which size? Should I get the 3G, LTE, 4G, whatever mobile connectivity or not? So the iPadOnly book that we just launched and that is available on Amazon and iTunes is about the way how to work on your iPad as your main machine. We believe that it's the first post-PC book where we actually explain that you can use only your iPad to do almost everything, almost all of your work tasks. And because of that, I've been iPad-only for a year now, for more than a year now. I started in April last year. And Augusto Pinaud, more than 2 years now. And my main machine is the iPad Retina, so the big one. And Augusto prefers his iPad mini, so the small one, right? And the size is, this is the size difference of the big one and the small one. Now, the thing about the iPads, the difference between the Mini and the Retina is the fact that you have a 10-inch and an 8-inch screen, and because the Retina display is, a sharper display than the non-Retina. Augusto prefers the Mini because it's lighter and smaller, and actually, if you think about it, the Mini can, even fit into a very small purse. Like, for example, I have this, men's purse. And actually the Mini can fit in there. You see? And this is very handy. While I have a bigger man purse for my main iPad, for my iPad Retina. This is my entire office, so just think about it. So, as I said, I prefer the iPad Retina because it's a bigger screen, sharper screen, and it's my main machine. That's why I want to have the bigger, better, more comfortable work environment. Augusto prefers the Mini because he can work with it anywhere he wants, and it's really light, and it takes almost no space. And I would say if you do like 50 or 60% of your tasks on the iPad, you can get the Mini. If you're like me, I want to have like 80, 90, I would go with the big one. This is my personal opinion. Augusto thinks, my co-author, he thinks differently, but this is why we talk about it. And which version of the iPad should you choose? I would go definitely with the mobile connectivity, so go with the 3G, 4G, however you want to call it, or LTE, but just get it, because it's so cool if you can just pick up the iPad and open it up, and it's online, like instantly, it's online, because you have this 3G connectivity. You don't have to search for hotspots or for places if they have a place where you can connect to the internet. No, you're all the time online. And this is the cool thing. You take the iPad from your man purse or from your backpack, and you're online. So I would go with the 3G connectivity as first thing. The size: 16, 32, 64, or 128. This is a 16 gigabyte Mini because it's not my main machine. This is the 64 Retina, and I think it's more than enough. I would go. If you want to go iPad only, I would go with the 32 gigabyte space as a sweet spot, I think. If you're tending to upload videos and stuff to the iPad, go with the 64. If you want to have lots of stuff there on the iPad, go with the 128. I don't need that. So anyway, this is what I think. So 32 would be the sweet spot to have all the apps on the iPad that you need, because the apps are a little bit bigger. The magazines, which can be really heavy. Even our own version of the iPadOnly book with the videos inside weighs half a gig. So really, you need a little bit more space with the iPad. And now the bonus thing about the video: should I get some accessories? And we talked about accessories in the iPad iPad-only book, and there's a video about them. But I would like to show you just the basic ones which I prefer for my writing needs. So normally I type on the screen of the iPad, and I think it's pretty cool. But for the big one, I have Logitech ultra thin keyboard. So I like it a lot because it actually snaps to the iPad, and it's still, you know, it's not really bulky, and I can really take it still in my purse. But on the other hand, you can put the iPad like this, like make it a mini laptop, or as a writer, I love to have it like this. And this is really cool when you can write on the iPad in a, you know, vertical way. The same applies to the Mini. I have even the ultra-thin keyboard from Logitech to the Mini. Again, it snaps very well, and it looks really nice. I mean, it looks like really like it comes from Apple or something, but it doesn't. It comes from Logitech. And again, you can snap it as a laptop kind of thing, and you can go like this for a writer, like to be a writer. So there you go. These are the iPads, the Mini and the Maxi and the Retina. I prefer to go with the Retina as an iPad-only guy, but you know, you make up your mind, check them out, and make sure to check out our book, iPad-Only, how to only use your iPad to work, play, and everything in between. Thank you so much. This was Michael with Proactive Show. Bye-bye.